Call him. Bring him to me. Yes.
I'ma beat your ass.
James Gunn made a grown man cry. Oh, God. Literally, the best two things in this picture, in this poster, is the background and the cape. Holy mother... Wow! You know, I know you guys love sending this stuff to me, but oh my God, you know, it was so much more fulfilling. My work was so much more fulfilling when what I was reacting to, the stories I read, the pictures I looked at, the trailers, the teasers were all mostly in franchises that were really wowing the fans in a good way. Now they are wowing the fans in a bad way. That is one of the most stupid poses I have ever seen. It looks so bad. So cosplay bad. It looks like a guy with no swag trying to look like he has swag. You guys and girls know what I'm talking about. Especially people my age know about the dude trying to do some type of pose to make himself look cool, and it's just horrible. It's usually a guy in a suit with his leg up like that trying to... What in the Samuel Adams is this? Oh my God. James Gunn. And I thought I was crazy. Oh boy. I wonder what Batman has to say. I don't want to hurt Clark's feelings, so I'll save it for later. God damn, this is bad. So I'm hearing all the projections are all over the place too, by the way. I hear that I did a video the other day where they said the projections dropped. So they dropped from, I don't know, I think, don't quote me, but I think the range was like something like 125 to 155. And now it's like 90 to 125. But the Hollywood Reporter said 135. So they can't get it right. Nobody can get it right. I've been doing this 13 years and I got a bad feeling. Okay. My final. It's going to be. Here's what I think. Most likely, it's going to be suck to meh. At its best, it's going to be good. It's going to be passable. I will come in here and give it anywhere from a 2.5, which is meh, which is middle of the road, it was all right. Like you talk to somebody, how was it? It was all right. Yeah, just check it out. You know, it was all right. It had some good stuff, had some bad stuff. It was all right, though. You know, I don't regret saying it, but it was all right. Or I'm going to say, you know, it was actually a 3. It was a good time. But I just get a feeling that it's not going to be a 3. That is such an eyesore. The commanding presence that Henry Cavill had with his Superman, even Tyler has more commanding presence than what they're doing with him. I believe Corn Sweat can. It's just the way they've dressed him, the way they portrayed him, the lines they're giving him. You know, James Gunn said this Superman is a weaker Superman. He's not more of the all-powerful type. And that's fine. But he can still be commanding while being weaker. And he just seems, other than the physical strength being weaker, which is what he seemed to be talking about, this is also a weaker-minded Superman. Because a lot of people, I got so many comments, people talking about Superman doesn't whine. And the way he sounds adolescent in the trailers. Scream, oh man, why are you like this? And, you know, yeah, and I hurt, and that's what makes me human. Like that type of stuff, that is a growing adolescent boy type of dialogue, which is what people are saying. You know, to me, he didn't sound strong. He didn't sound commanding. He sounded weak. Even when, except for 4. 4 makes Christopher Reeve's Superman look weak. Bitch made. But 1 through 3 make him look great. 1 through 3 make him look great. And even when he's losing, even when he's hurt, it doesn't feel like he's a pansy. You go watch that Nuclear Man fight. Nuclear Man beats the hell out of him on the moon. And listen to the way he's, I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with you, Christopher Reeve? You were so much more commanding in 1 through 3. Did they tell you to soften him up? Look when Nuclear Man first scratches his neck when he's landing the Statue of Liberty back. This week, you sound like a punk. It's like a bitch. But Henry's commanding. Even Ralph was commanding to a certain extent. I will say, someone commented and they said that they felt that he was the softest. I won't argue with that though. He did have a softness to him that I did not like. I liked him as Superman, but I didn't feel he was a full fit. I do not believe he was a fully accurate fit. Never watched the Dean Cain series. It looked stupid and hokey to me. And I was older at that time. And it never appealed to me, ever. You know what I mean? But I remember watching like The Adventures of Superboy or whatever when I was younger. The Christopher Reeves movies. Christopher Reeve movie. It's funny that they went from George Reeves to Christopher Reeve. I find it interesting that casting went like that. I've seen a little bit of George Reeves, you know, and then of course Henry, you know, and this one out of all of them, they all felt like they were supposed to be Superman. This is the only one that feels like he's cosplay, like he's a guy dressed in a suit that came from Comic-Con. And it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. And I am hoping to God that I'm proved wrong. Because I am a James Gunn fan. Okay? I am a James Gunn fan. With them not going forward with the Snyderverse, at least for now, with them not going forward with it, I still want good Superman films. You know what I'm saying? However, this flops. This doesn't do good. You are going to get the most massive tidal wave of Snyder fans, I told you so, that you have ever seen coming. Remember at the end of The Abyss? Remember that? It's coming in like that. It is coming in like that. And they will ramp up. And I'm a Snyder fan. But okay, there are super Snyder fans out there. They will ramp up hashtag restore the Snyderverse. This better be a hit. I know there's a changing of the guard going on right now. There is. There's something going on with this new generation coming up. They tend to like different things in male characters than we do. And it's showing. It's showing that propaganda has worked and certain things have worked. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with anyone that likes the feel of this Superman or the look of this Superman. People like different looks. There are several different looks of Superman that I like. Okay? Christopher Reeve. All right? Brandon Routh. Tyler. And Henry Cavill. I like all of those looks. I don't like the George Reeves. Even when I was a kid, I was kind of like, this looks like a guy in pajamas. And I don't like this one. It's just, and I didn't like Dean Cain's look either. It was okay. I have to go look at Dean Cain again and see what I think of his suit. But his suit was better than George Reeves. I have to look at it again to see if it's better than this one. But I just, it feels, you don't understand, it truly feels like I'm living in a parody universe with this coming out. It's such a strange feeling that this look is what they went with. And it's going to be a complete eyesore. But I do believe that if there's enough badassery in this, there's enough good story and everything that I will say, okay, it was good, except that suit was horrible. Because you can tell in certain shots where they use CGI in it, the suit looks better. It's like they know. They know how horrible the suit looks. So in a lot of the action shots, I think they're going to try to make the suit look better. But in other shots, we're just going to see how stupid it looks. I mean, tell you, I can't believe Corn Sweat agreed to wear it. I just can't. I would have flipped my lid if it was me. If they had said, hey, Tyrone, this is the suit you're going to rock. I know the hell I ain't. Where's the clause in my, I told you, if y'all try to make me look stupid, I'm out. Hire somebody else. I would never agree to make anything that made the character look stupid or it would displease the fans. That's why I told you guys I am so glad that I never got a huge opportunity in Hollywood. I've had other opportunities. I've made independent films. I've met big people in Hollywood and talked certain things with people, but because I would be stuck in this machine that's making all these horrible movies right now that none of the fans want. Your dream would, as an actor, turns into a nightmare when you have to do stuff like that. And that's why I get people from Hollywood that message me and telling me to keep saying what I'm saying. Because they can't say it. They're stuck in the machine. And they want it to change. But they can't, or they're broke. They got families. They've already bought $1 million homes and stuff and got mouths to feed. They can't, or they destroy their whole life. But I can say it. Okay? Because I'm a YouTuber. So this is absolute trash garbage. And I hope to God that Gunn proves me wrong. I hope you have no idea how bad I hope I'm proven wrong. So there's nobody that can come to my page, my video, my review of Superman and say, you're eating crow now. No, because I want to be proven wrong. I want my hunch. I want my gut feeling to be proven wrong. I do. The bad feeling that I have is that it won't be. And that we're just going to go into something that's going to just be, Peacemaker is great for what it is, but it's a different feel. And it feels like Peacemaker. It feels like Guardians of the Galaxy. Superman is not Peacemaker, nor is he Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't feel right. But I could be wrong. Because the 28 years later, trailers felt good. However, that movie was a big old piece of trash. So maybe this is the opposite. Maybe the trailers and promotion for the most part aren't great, but this is going to knock it out of the park. We shall see. 10 million subscribers. Woo!